Yo, what is up? I really wish I didn't have to do this, but there's no other way. I've been representing Braille Shoes for the past 2 years, and because of the recent news, the recent developments, I have to drop this sponsor. And yeah, I'm still confused and heartbroken. I'm trying to make sense out of all of this, but for me it's kind of tough to judge this situation being like so far away, basically on the other half of the world. I don't know, I just posted a very innocent Switch Ollie the other day that got a very strong feedback, and I'm listening. Seems like there is a huge mess that I do really not want to document or dive into. I just want to stay away from all of this what's happening right now as far as possible. I don't want to get involved in any drama. Okay, I'm a skateboarder. There's a lot of emotions around those four wheels, and there is always drama in this industry, I guess. Anyway, now please listen. All of this puts me in a very difficult position. Braille House is gone, it's a huge mess. Barracks is gone. A lot of the brands that I used to look up to when I was younger, they're vanished. And a lot of other brands are struggling right now. The industry is in a bad place. At least this is my impression, and this is what I hear from the people that I talk to. Now me losing my shoe sponsor, I'm in a bad place as well. I can't deny it. For one reason right now, I'm sitting on like 30 terabytes of footage, literally 30 terabytes, that I filmed in the past 2 years. And you know, I cannot edit a skate clip like this. So even if I wanted to, I'll get to the wanted part later in this video, but even if I wanted to look for a shoe sponsor right now, it's a bad situation because I have like so much footage with a brand that I don't want to represent anymore. Some of the tricks are less difficult, could be redone easily, and some of them are definitely a battle. And by the way, I also filmed an entire street bar that I'm sitting on right now, also in these kicks. So this is bad, and that's why along this talking, I'm trying to get rid of some stuff I filmed earlier this year. Some of those tricks are even 2 years old, but I still haven't managed yet to put them into context. So I hope you can still enjoy those. And right now I want to explain to you my standing point in this whole industry a little more in depth. So I might gonna be a little emotional, but I'm gonna try to stay with the facts though. And yeah, it's gonna be a little dark, and it might gonna break some illusions some of you might have. But maybe this is a good timing to be a little more transparent and to tell you some of the experiences I made in this industry that proclaims itself to be like so tolerant and so warm-heartedly welcoming, but that is actually like far away from the truth. Speaking of tolerance, if you're a YouTube skater, your likelihood of finding a sponsor that produces anything skateboarding related and getting a better deal than just free product, like your chances of getting that dropping drastically. Nowadays, a lot of the car skaters though, whatever that means, a lot of them are actually starting to upload a lot on YouTube, but I don't think this is really gonna matter, because if you once have the stigma of this YouTube skater, it's gonna stick. And speaking of tolerance, there is just one way. I mean, pull up to the skate park and hold your board the wrong way. People are gonna laugh at you instead of helping you out. And I think there's a lot more to this as well, but I gotta try to focus like my situation. And I think I should maybe tell you some experience that I have with sponsoring. Some of you probably think I'm rich or whatever. I'm far away from this, like I'm in the wrong business to become rich. I'm in this because skateboarding is fun, even though it's a scene full of ideologies. A lot of people trying to tell each other like how to be real on a skateboard, not allowed to skate your own way. I kind of feel like a lot of people actually want to tell you like what's a true skater. I'm losing focus again. We get a comments with a lot of likes. just go back to Etnies. Like, yo, I cannot just knock on a skate brand door, shoe brand door, and getting sponsored by them. What I tried the last time when I got off Etnies, and I wouldn't find a shoe sponsor. I asked about like 10 companies. One of them, I'm not gonna name them, but one of them offered me a discount code. Another one, for instance, said, yeah, we were told not to work with you, probably not cool enough or whatever. Like, I do YouTube, and it's not like I've been treated amazing or grateful by former sponsors. I've been on shoe companies for 14 years now, and here's the amount of money that I made from that. Yes, that's what you get in skateboarding for 100 million views on YouTube. Maybe I'm just terrible at negotiating contracts, or maybe I'm just used to kind of be somebody who is not being taken serious in this industry, and that's okay for me. People can bash on my skating or whatever, but from a marketing view, I feel like it doesn't add up. And it's not just the money, sometimes also the way I was treated. Like this one shoe brand, I asked, like I have this conversation on email. I asked them if I could get a t-shirt. I said, no, we're not gonna get you one because we're not an apparel brand. I was like, wow. I don't know, sorry for asking. So apart from not getting paid, not even getting a t-shirt, because we're not an apparel brand, dummy, what the fuck? Also, like from a marketing perspective, like there's this guy, like 100 millions of views, and we can basically put a free ad on his body, like it's gonna cost us nothing. I don't know. And honestly, with Braille, I was just happy to actually be treated nice and getting shoes. So this is a small insight of my experience having a shoe sponsor. When we go to other skate-related product, one more time, I'm gonna show you how much money I made. Other than the Revive and Force Wheels, like I got a paycheck, but apart from this, like what I made in the past 14 years, like look at this astonishing amount. Yes, $200 I once got for an ad, and that's it. Also, this is not about my ego or whatever. This is, I just want to have this based on numbers, and it doesn't make any sense. And there's a few of these stories, but just to name one, I had a truck sponsor. I was running short on trucks. I texted him, yo, like, I'm out of trucks. I only have one pair left. If I break this, I literally won't be able to skate anymore because I have no equipment. And I actually had to do a few emails. Like, it's just wasted time. And I got a few trucks after 9 months. In this period, I went to a skate shop. I bought some trucks because that's my job. And I bought another brand, and I was like, wow, this is like so much less stressful. Just pay 100 Swiss francs, it's equivalent to $100, I guess. So much less stressful than actually like keep bagging your sponsor for some free product. And with that product, you're gonna make millions of views. Honestly, I never planned to talk about this in my videos. I usually try to stay positive, try to stay kind, give just little insight. Like, there's so much more to tell, but I actually don't want to talk about that stuff too much. But I just don't want you to be under this illusion of the wonderful skate industry. There's also a lot of other non-YouTube skaters that are getting treated that way, that are getting promises like, yo, once you're gonna drop that part, we finally gonna get you paid or whatever. And me, myself, I just know a lot of people that were kept on the leash for years. And after putting in all of this effort, like filming street parts is hard work. Not just for the pros, this is not just about fun. Some tricks might be, but the other tricks, it's brutal. This quote, skateboarding doesn't owe you anything, that is true. The brands that make these promises, they might owe you something. I don't know. and they keep them on the hook because they love what they do like so much. They believe for years, and after that they're just gonna end up on the same flow state as they used to. So this has been tough for me, and now you probably hopefully understand why it is tough for me to lose this sponsor, to drop this sponsor actually. And honestly, I don't know for how much longer I can keep my head over water in this YouTube skateboarding game. I've been basically all the years so far trying to recover from an injury. That was kind of demotivating, but it's finally gonna get better. I might can make a video about that as well. Further than that, the algorithm right now, it is insane. This year as well, for some time, I was in dire need to take a step back and just reflect on what's going on right now, like what is happening on all the creators. It's like a top 10 burnout job, and I feel like it's not about quality anymore. It's just about like finding an interesting topic, suiting title, suiting thumbnail, and the quality decreases more and more. Less effort is gonna be put into a video, and I understand, because it's frustrating if you make like a big quality video and it doesn't do well. If I spend 50 hours in total on a video and it's only gonna make 20k, even though it's like top quality, top skating. For example, this vert skating video I made, showing some insanely talented Japanese vert skate prodigies. So here we are with a big problem. I don't want to make videos tied to like a super aggressive algorithm explaining my situation. So as said, I usually try to stay positive, but right now I just felt the urge to explain all of this. I'm a pragmatic, I'm a stand-up, I try to fix bad situations, and I'm gonna make a proposal for you how we can solve this. It might be impossible. Maybe you can become my shoe sponsor by becoming one of my Patreons. This is actually the last bit of hope I have to maintain this channel, to get the support from you guys. I know I'm asking for a lot and I hate to ask for it, but I see no other way. If this is doable with hate in skateboarding, then why it shouldn't be doable in the sake of landing skate tricks, and some tricks that we have never seen before. So my dream, and I cannot believe, and it's probably not gonna happen, but because in the past 70 years we managed to build a Patreon community of 87, and I'm like beyond grateful for every one of them. Like, without you guys, I would have had to quit a long time ago. Now my goal to the end of the year is to work hard on this channel and get like 1,000 Patreons. And that will be the replacement of my shoe sponsor. Yeah, I know, that's like the dream. This plan might not gonna work. Maybe it's gonna work. From now on, every new Patreon is gonna get a personalized trick like this one. Okay, shout out to JOC. Thanks for becoming one of my Patreons. Thank you for your support. This is not a hospital flip. I prefer to call them Casper flip, just for you. And I'm gonna try to go through 30 terabytes of footage within the next months. Release all of these clips that I haven't yet, so we can like look into the future. Let's stay positive, and for us at least try to do our best to turn skateboarding into this tolerant, warm-heartedly welcoming place it should be. It is proclaimed to be, but it should be. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this is all gonna turn out well. I'm excited to see what is gonna happen any further with the former members of Brill. I hope each one of them is gonna do well. I heard they're gonna build a channel, and I'm very excited for that and can't wait to see what's coming next. And at last, one more time, thank you guys for everything. Have a great day. Goodbye.